In today's video, we will be showing you how to safely assemble your scaffold tower. The tower featured is the Lewis Access 3T Industrial Scaffold Tower. It has a double width base of 1.45 meters, a tower length of 2.5 meters, and a working height of 3.2 meters. Before we start assembling the tower, we have to ensure we have checked that no parts are missing. Once we've confirmed we have all the parts, we can start the process. This is a two-person job, so be sure to have a colleague nearby to help. The first thing we need to do is push the caster spigots into the adjustable legs. It does require a bit of force to secure, so we recommend using a rubber mallet to ensure it is securely seated. You will need to repeat this process for all 4 legs. Once you've completed this, you will need to push the caster and adjustable legs assemblies into the 2-rung ladder frame. Once the casters are in place on the ladder frame, you'll need to repeat the process with the 1-meter span frame. Just a side note, base plates can be fitted to the adjustable legs replacing the casters if it isn't necessary to move the tower frequently. Before we move on to the next step, now would be a good time to use a spirit level to make sure that the frame is sitting level. Once you've done this, we can move on to fitting the horizontal braces. You'll need to fit 1 horizontal brace, these will be labelled, onto the vertical of a span frame with the claw facing outwards. The frame will now be self-supporting. Do ensure the brace is engaged and fully locked before attaching the other horizontal brace. Once both horizontal braces are attached, you will need to now join both frames together. Attach the braces onto the other frame to square the tower. Again, making sure the braces are engaged and secure before moving on to the next step. Next, we need to fit 2 additional end frames onto our tower. Attach your first additional frame, ensuring the frame interlock clips are engaged, and then fit a diagonal brace in the opposing direction between the 1st and 3rd rung. Once this is secured, move on to attaching the other end and repeating the process, attaching a diagonal brace in the opposing direction between the 1st and 3rd rungs. After completing this step, ensure the frames are vertical and level by checking with a spirit level and setting the adjustable legs as required. The next step involves fitting all 4 stabilizers to the tower, making sure that the rubber feet are touching the floor. This will add stability to the tower, making it safer to work at height as it provides a more stable platform to operate from. After you've attached the stabilizers, you will need to fit a temporary deck on the lowest rungs. This will allow you to fit a trapdoor deck on the 4th rung, which sits at 2 meters high. This will have the trapdoor next to the ladder. You need to ensure the trapdoor is positioned with the hinges towards the outside of the tower. Next, from the protected trapdoor position, fit guardrails on the 5th and 6th rungs, in that order, on both sides of the platform. This is for your safety. Do not stand on the deck until all guardrails are in place. When horizontal braces are fitted as guardrails, they should be 0.5 meters and 1.0 meters, or 1 and 2 rungs, above the platform level in all cases. Now we're on to the final step, which is to fit the toe boards. This is to prevent any tools from being kicked from the platform onto anyone below as an extra layer of safety. Once the toe boards have been installed, that's it. You now have a completed tower, ready for use.